Hello, I'm APX Toycat, and good news, 1.21 is officially over and 26.0 is here. At least for Bedrock, and in betas and previews only of course, but this is a particularly big beta and preview. It's the 26.0.251, and inside of it are subtitles for the first time, as you can see from my lovely friend the cat here. We also have the party system, and Minecraft have listened to our feedback about the big button. That's right, settings are finally back in the menu. We've got lots of good things to go through today, and just like a diamond hoe, this video can be split into 4 parts, and so you can skip ahead 20 of the sections, but let's get started with the biggest one, which is subtitles. So subtitles are a Java feature that were added over 10 years ago that are now available on Bedrock, but crucially, they're not actually called subtitles here. If you go to accessibility, you'll find a brand new setting called closed captions. While this is off, you'll find everything is exactly how it used to be. Here is me playing Minecraft and everything's totally fine. But if you have, so I think this is an accessibility concern. If you are hard of hearing, or if you just want to be able to hear Minecraft even when you have the volume set to no, let's say you are, let's say you're playing Minecraft at night and you don't want to wake anyone up, then you will be able to go to your, not audio settings like on Java, not video settings, your accessibility settings, and turn on closed captions, and it's going to make a lot of things better, because truth be told, although it's great for accessibility, both in terms of disability and in terms of, situations you might want to play in, it's also really great for being able to hear things you might not otherwise. If I just hang out here for long enough, then, I might hear something like a zombie horse crying that I otherwise might not. This is the value of subtitles, and so here's how they're different, or here's what's interesting about them on Bedrock. On Java, you can see them in your bottom right of your screen, and it will tell you if a sound is to your left or to your right, and this is exactly how it is on the Bedrock version as well. So Java and Bedrock are the same, but just like how when you type in chat on Bedrock, if we type in the word GG, the classic of the genre, if we type that into chat, it will go on the top left as opposed to the bottom left like on Java. The subtitles from the bottom right go to the top right as well. This is, in my opinion, better placement. Some people really aren't going to like it. I think that controlling the size of it and customizing it would be a great future feature, but for now, we finally have, when Mojang says they care about parity, I think it was all hollow until they actually put the most important accessibility feature, and so massive credit to them for actually doing it. It's here, it works, and just for a few fun things about it, one, a sheep bars with a H at the end. Lots of different things have to be manually programmed into this, which is incredible. And second of all, you'll be able to see all sorts of weird things about, like, Minecraft considers an attack that doesn't land to be a weak attack, just like this. But if you were to say, punch a baby zombie horse, it's a strong attack. If you punch and break something, then it's a block broken or a strong attack, versus if you punch the air, then that's just a weak attack. Fun fact. Also fun fact, if you punch any zombie horse, you shouldn't be punching babies, by the way, but if you punch any zombie horse or any other Mount of Mayhem mob, the Camel Husk and the other Guardian included, then that will actually, work very well. That will have the same effect of not having the mob be, rampant and crazy. So just like this, as you can see, oh, that's weird. But the mob will not care about it because they're undead. They don't care about being hurt. Also, we have in the same category of weird secondary features before we talk about the party system, because the party system is the big grand central feature of this, I would say. We have the fact that zombie Nautiluses will be able to be ridden by their mounts. Weird, that wasn't the case before. We have the case of, you used to be able to ride baby horses. I only learned that from the changelog. So ride your baby horses now while you can. Apparently a secret feature in the update. There's lots of weird things from the changelog, but basically they're fixing the Mounts of Mayhem update in lots of major ways. In this drop, which just to remind you, will be coming out in the new year, which is when we can also expect the settings button to be here. Oh my god, they listened and they done it. Minecraft has a settings button again. It's not some tiny weak source button down here. The settings button is right back over here. However, this does come with a downside, and seemingly in exchange for getting our settings button back, we have lost the achievements button. We have the screenshot button, which is great, and we have settings, but the achievements is now relegated to being in the dressing room. And then from the dressing room, we've got to... I forget the process, but it's a longer process to find your achievements. This could just be the PlayStation, to be fair, which is important that I mention, because now let's talk about the party system. I started a party for this video. Do you want to see my party? It's a great one. We got Naito, we got Chris, 2 people you might recognize from video-related things, but we got our party together. But there's an interesting thing about our party. We're not in the same game. So what are parties, I guess we should start with. Minecraft has been talking for a while about their long-term initiatives, and one of those is bringing better multiplayer to the game. So Minecraft says on their changelog that the new party system is now available in the social draw for preview. You can create a party with your friends and follow the party leader from world to world. The party system is currently only on some devices and will come to more over time. That's interesting, we'll go into that later. But for now, just to mention, the party system is meant to be a way for you and up to 14 friends. I don't know if it'll say right here, but you can see open party, 3 out of 15. You and up to 14 friends can move from world to world easily. You might think like, oh, so are you and a bunch of friends in the same world together? Well, not exactly. The party system isn't necessarily working as intended, and let me show you one of the weirdest parts of that. This is me playing Minecraft on my PlayStation 5. I'm using it for the preview. It was the easiest place I could get the download for. If I go into the settings, I've got this whole brand new collection of, well, I've got the... Again, I can talk about Minecraft's UI and how does a settings menu have a loading bar, but when we go to the settings menu, you'll notice this brand new, okay, once we get there, party setting. However, if we play this exact same update, so just to remind you, 26.0.25, you can see at the bottom right there, if we now go to the PC version, so here we are, 26.0.25. You can see we're on PC because at the top it says, instead of PlayStation 5, Windows GDK, NVIDIA GeForce 4080 Super. Anyway, but we're on the Windows 10 version now, and interestingly, there is no such setting. It was between controller and general, but there's no option there for me. What's even more interesting, if we go back to our PlayStation here, is if we go back to our PlayStation, you'll notice that here, this party settings are a bunch of settings that cannot be changed, but even worse than not being able to be changed, right? So we can reset them to default, doesn't do anything. We can try and change our privacy and account settings, but that requires going to a website and logging in via your in-game browser. So you can't change your party settings, inside the game, because all of these little settings that you might think can change, everyone or friends only, they don't work. You can't press either of them. They're both selected by default. You have to receive party invites from everyone and from friends only, but going a layer deeper, it actually soft locks you. Once you say you can't pick either, there's nothing you can actually do here. If you press circle or triangle or right tree, if you press any other button, I've tried every single one of them, none of them will work, and so you can get soft locked in your Minecraft menu here. I can do nothing, and I am trapped here. The only way out, funnily enough, is to close your game and launch it up again. So if you've ever wanted to be soft-locked inside of Minecraft, the new menu allows you to do that. I've got to say, really extra questionable introduction of features into the preview these last couple weeks, but this is what previews are here for in theory. But I've never seen them add a brand new menu that's only on some devices and which locks you in to every single one of these. I'm pressing every button. I'm trying to get out, but I'm stuck. Anyway, so let's get out by doing this. This is the Windows 10 version again, where there is no party option. Now we're going to make ourselves a party from scratch, so I can show you how this works. Oh, no, I'm not going to make a party. I'm going to go party, social. Oh, the party button is not there. So my friends were able to join my party when I was playing Minecraft for PlayStation, but now I'm here on the PC. No such thing can happen. So that is, I guess, proof that they are currently only working with the party system for consoles, I guess. Logically, that's how you can take it. Otherwise, if you want to join your friends on a PC or other devices, then you're going to have to still go in manually. I don't know why they would test it on some devices or on consoles first. It seems like the PC should be a logical place. But yeah, the party system is meant to be a way to move from world to world. And if you're curious about the reason that Mojang has such an incentive for this, it's because if you move from world to world, you'll be more incentivized to play Minecraft with your friends more often. What sort of a world is this? I have some questions. Okay. But I guess Bedrock has some bugs right now, huh? Good point, Naito. I totally agree. But yeah, as far as he's hammering away though. That's fun, huh? But what's interesting is the fact that Minecraft are trying to encourage you to stay in a party with your friends, not on PC. Oh wait, actually, is this no? There's no party anymore. How did we set up a party and then lose it? But Minecraft is encouraging you to set up a party and to play with your friends so that instead of having to play another game and jumping away together, you'll play different Minecraft worlds. And crucially, some of those worlds, if you jump from person to person, might be marketplace maps. Because Minecraft is a big fan of the idea that you don't just play one Minecraft world with your friends, that you play a bunch of different content, and this is one way to encourage that. Or at the very least, have you use Minecraft as a platform rather than as a system. So yeah, the party system, it doesn't work great. I mean, does it work at all is maybe an argument in itself. It doesn't work great right now, but they're moving towards the second part of their long-term multiplayer initiative, and this is good. Unlike just calling the game Minecraft Play with Friends, this is a way to actually encourage people to play with their friends. Although I do wonder how it works if you have 15 friends, but you're in a world that has a cap that's lower than that. Like, our world isn't going to let us have 23 friends in it, right? I assume. Anyway, with that said, there is everything you need to know about the party system, so let's now go into the review. Okay, so the broad truth here is that this is a decent preview and that 26.0 is shaping up to be a decent update, given that it isn't the first drop of 2026, it's just going to be the first, like Bedrock-sized update. It's pretty cool that already we see the settings menu return, it's pretty cool that we're seeing subtitles, and the party system is going to be really useful for those who do play Minecraft with friends. Already we're seeing that, yeah, this is going to be a decent drop with a decent update that is not a drop with a surprising number of features, and then when you're adding in all the bug fixes, I actually think that this is awesome and exciting. I am a little curious about if they want to go for a direction with this. I'm curious if they decide to start naming these Bedrock-style updates, because clearly this is important enough to get a full version. It's going to be 26.0 and then 26.2. If they're important enough to have the same version as a drop, should they have their own Bedrock names? Should this be the Party of Subtitles or the closed caption party drop? I think there's some interesting questions, but when should you expect to see this? The answer is 2026, more specifically based on the fact that we see a Minecraft update every month, or at worst every second month. It means that late January or maybe early February is the best guess when this update will be coming out, and so that does mean sadly we won't have a settings menu till then. But massive props to Mojang for actually looking at the outrage and saying, yeah, this probably doesn't make sense, does it? I did just go on a rant in a video that I was recording about this, so I now have to go back and correct that, but that's a good thing. I would much rather be wrong and for a settings menu to exist than anything else. I'd also like to quickly preface that earlier I said there was no achievements button. I think that's a PlayStation-specific problem. It is weird and kind of wild, actually, when you think about how different each version of Minecraft has to be, not including certain things here or including certain things when it comes to parties and all these extra menus. It is quite impressive that it all runs, but I still think that right now a key priority should be making it all feel good, making it all happen well, and yeah, that's something that I hope they do alongside whatever drop one of 2026 is. For what it's worth, we still haven't seen Minecraft Java start its own process for this update, but we should expect to see an announcement very soon, if not early January like we saw with the Spring to Life drop. I remember I just landed after like a 9-hour flight. I was in Bermuda, of all places, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is the biggest beta of the year. It's massive, it's crazy. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I'm staying in the country for the first week of January, just to be sure. But with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this week's beta and preview video. Next week's will likely be on a Tuesday, and that will likely be the last one of the year, because the one after that would be like Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve. I don't know days of the week, but what I do know is that next week is the big one, and will it include big things? We'll find out next Tuesday, I guess. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I guess I look forward to seeing you tonight, because Streamless is still ongoing. It's crazy exciting. And also, I should mention, the Let's Play update has officially gone through now, so you should be able to download that. I'm excited. You should be excited. If you have the Let's Play, you can now get an updated copy. If you don't, just type in Toycat's Let's Play, and you should find it on all good Minecraft Bedrock devices, and even some bad ones too. Okay, thank you for watching. Good night. Well, I'm going to stream, so it's not really a good night. Well, I'm going to have a good night, but not in the traditional sense of the word.